What we saw out of, was it Gage, what was his last name?
I don't know. Everybody just said Arkansas pitcher.
Gage Wood.
There you go.
No hitter, 19 strikeouts. The only batter that he hit was in the 7th inning, and he snapped a curveball like 2 inches too far to the inside on a left-handed batter. It hit his back left foot right off the toe cap. The guy gets to first base. He does not go anywhere past first. Almost faced the minimum. That it was one of the most dominant pitching performances I have ever seen.
So this didn't completely come out of left field, pun intended.
No, he's got like the most live fastball in college baseball right now.
Pitched 119, hit 98.6 miles per hour. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
He is the number 50 overall draft prospect this year.
Number what?
Number 50, 50.
Come on
according
down.
to MLB.com.
Hey. Come on down.
I'll see you in round number 2.
Come down to Blake Street.
I'll see you. Do the Rockies have a competitive advantage or compensatory pick?
I thought the Rockies have the 10th pick.
No,
or they can get in the top 10. They can't get in the top 10.
What's weird about Major League Baseball is that their draft happens like in the middle of the season. So we're talking about this year's draft, which is dependent on last year's standings. So the Rockies were very, very bad last year. I don't know what they're picking, but they are inside
But there's
the top
an anti-tank 10. Rule in Major League Baseball.
Next year. For next year. So in next year's, the 2026 MLB entry
so
draft.
The Rockies can be are they going to be a top 3 pick?
I would assume.
Probably, right?
According to Mojo, they are currently number 4.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Right. So how bad they are this year does not matter for this year's draft.
The whole key
it matters for next summer's draft.
The one thing I like about this Gage Wood character is he's already performed in a big moment and he has the actual tools to do it. Why wouldn't the Rockies want to get a player like that has already done it in a College World Series, 98 miles an hour on his 119th pitch? The question on him, on Gage Wood, would be the timing of when he's going to get his Tommy John. Has he already had it? Is he going to have it again? Because we all know every major league pitcher, all these big time guys, they're going to have Tommy John. And it's all about when and what it's looked like in the prognostication. Because Tommy John's the new PEDs. Is it not?
Well, kids are having Tommy John at like 16 now.
They're just voluntary. It's elective surgery for some. Because you get...
It's like a preventative surgery. So I always heard that about ACLs growing up too, is that like you blow your ACL out, you get it reconstructed and it's stronger than it ever has been.
Yeah, I don't think
and
so.
I always thought that was snake oily.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But
Tommy John, we saw it in the 2000s movie Rookie of the Year. Or was that more 90s Rookie of the Year? When he gets his surgery.
The kid with the Cubs.
Yeah, and he comes back and he's just throwing gas. Like 127
Did he get
miles
Tommy
an hour.
John surgery, or are we just making that up?
I think he was the OG. He was the first person ever to get Tommy Johns. And everybody just copycatted that movie. Grew up watching
Rookie of the Year was made in 1993.
Gosh, I'm old. What did I say, 2000s? Jeez.
1993, yeah. The kid lasered like 104 mile an hour fastball from center at Wrigley.
At like 12 years old?
Yep.
And then he's pitching in the bigs.
So like 104 probably wouldn't get there from 400 feet out.
You know where you can catch Rookie of the Year? On a laser disc. It's a great
What do you think the
combination.
boys' answer would have been to that? If you show your children a laser disc in one of those behemoth VHS / laser disc / DVD players, what do you think their answer is? This does that. Is that, do they think that's an internet modem?
It's going to be
Is it a computer?
It's going to be pretty interesting. I think during the break we should test it out.
I think we should
I
test
don't
it
think
out.
we should do it over live air because, unfortunately, my 2 children have heard my degeneracy in my lifetime, and they might say something into an open mic that is not compliant with whatever governs us.
While I want the Rockies to draft Gage Wood somehow this year, likely in the 2nd round, Hunter Goodman was sensational yesterday.
Again.
That's a guy like
you hold on to Hunter Goodman.
So that's the question, right? He's
Cost
young
control
enough.
player, man.
He's young enough and cost controlled at 25 that you probably should. But is he not the most valuable player on your roster right now?
Probably value right now. It's probably Jake Bird still, just because a team is going to be in desperate need.
How do I get out of that? How do I get out of this for the Rockies for the remainder of the year? That anytime someone gets hot or looks good, my immediate reaction is, how can we trade him? How can we get value for him?
Yeah,
Do I have to have an age? Is like 27 my age cutoff? Anyone under 27, you get to keep him.
I think it's 26.
Okay, I'll take
26 or over, let's start dealing.
I will take that.
It's kind of a little bit like what was the horrific show Handmaid's Tale, where we just make a decision of who's going to fall into what camp and we're just going to terrorize them. So if you're 26 years or older, you're gone. Get out of here. We don't want you in Rockies land anymore. 25 and younger, you're part of the beloved.
Just the Leonardo DiCaprio.
You're the beloved.
That's who should be the new GM of the Rockies.
Me?
Leo.
Oh.
Only 20-year-olds.
Speaking of which.
Anyone north of 21, get out of here. You're too old for me.